Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 17 of the Dragon Mount series. So for today, I'm just gonna do some walking around here, show you guys what's changed because not much has, but but we got a lot of plans that I got to tell you about. So everything is looking really cool here. I'm really starting to like the feel of this place, especially since we got this bad boy in, because this really just like sets the tone. Let's get up on our Dragonian and get a look at this because it seriously is starting to come together. Like it really gives the area a nice feel, especially now that there's something on a somewhat similar size comparison to the actual like palace or whatever, the Viking hall. So there's something a little bigger. It's got kind of the same size as this wall here, so it's really starting to look pretty cool. And let's get back down. And it really tied everything together good because now we have this cool entranceway to the village. So I'm getting pretty excited. Well, hello. Please sit. Thank you. Yeah, so I went around and I put all these pedestal things basically. And this is just to mark the corners of the builds that I have planned. So today, my goal is to really knock out a lot of stuff. Or I guess a lot of houses, like really get a cool vibe going in here. So I got 4 up right now. We may end up doing more. I may not finish these, but we'll see as time goes on. Not only that though, it gave me some time to work on these roads a little bit more. And so there's a really good, nice feel to them now. Everything has like a good rounded effect and whatnot, and we're not going any straight lines, and it just feels very natural and how an actual town should be, or Viking city, whatever you want to call it. So it's got a really nice feel to it, and we're definitely getting things done how we were hoping. So the other thing I've been working on too is I haven't really done anything with this, but this is going to be a really cool project ahead of. I'm not really sure exactly how I want to do this, but this is going to be a super cool like dragon tower. So kind of similar to the function of this up here. And if you guys don't remember, this is basically just an area for the dragons to sleep and so forth. And so it was meant to be pretty large, and we're not going to be able to. Well, we'll just cobble over so you guys can see. I wish I had my dragon at this point. And there we go. Yeah, so this is just a cool little keep area. Still got to work this out. This is where the actual sleeping would take place. This is just the big entranceway with these cool lights hanging down. Give it a cool mystical effect and whatnot. But yeah, we still got to work on this, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with it yet, so I'm just kind of taking a step back from it. Ooh, we are kind of stuck, huh? Gimme, gimme. We're going to lose all this cobble. That's okay. We still have really bad pickaxes and all that crap too. I got to work on that sometime soon. But just been too busy on building, guys. Too busy building. So anyways, everything's looking really good, but it's going to have kind of the same function as this. And I'm pretty excited about that because I think it's going to be cool, again, to have something really large in this area in comparison to this and to this on scale. So I think it's going to balance it off really nicely. And so that is the plan for another time. I mean, it's possible I might like just start or something today, but I don't really think it's going to be in the cards. Either way, I wanted to let you guys know because I'm pretty excited. And then on top of that, we're going to do another one over here. And I honestly think I'm going to do a third as well. And it's just going to be spots essentially for the dragons. And I'm kind of going off of How to Train Your Dragon here on that idea, just because they had so many things like in their town that had spots for the dragons to sit and whatnot, and I thought it looked really cool. So I wanted to give a more like realistic. Oh, hello, sir. Bruh. Yeah, I wanted to give a little more realistic version of how that would actually go. So I think that something bigger like this, something that would fit a dragon, like actually fit a dragon, would make a lot more sense than what was going on there. Of course, we're watching a TV show, totally different, but I like to do things a little bit realistic. So that's the plan here. So I want to get something pretty huge, and I think what I want it to do is to like go up and then kind of have these big archways like that going out in like 4 different directions at the top. So it'll just be a cool tower up, and then at the top it'll be like basically 4 of these on a smaller scale going in each direction. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. And then of course we'll be doing it multiple times over. So that could be super dope. Just got to work it out. But as of right now, I just want to get this town going. So I'm going to take some time, get some work done on some of these, and I'll be back with you when I have something to share. Okay, so we have made some progress, as you can see, but I'm not 100% sold on all this. Let's take a little walk through and I'll show you what I mean. And I'll talk about that little wall there as well, because I got plans. I got lots of plans. So the thing that I was trying to do here, I was really trying to get like a nice immediate like immersion into the town, you know, by putting this here. Too big. Too big of a house. Possibly don't even like having a house there. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna tear this thing down because I'm not feeling it, and I'm just gonna leave this spot open, possibly implement this design somewhere else. However, we do have some cool additions, so this is not finished yet. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. But this is going to be like a blacksmith, and so I left this cool like open design where you can see everything, and then I think I'm going to have like a chimney, like a big chimney coming in, or not chimney, but like smithy sort of thing coming in through here that goes up, and it'll have another one of those bad boys, pretty similar to what we're seeing here actually. So that should help, and I think that's going to be really cool. And I like this design a lot because it just gives this area like more of an immersed feel because of the depth behind the fact that there's no wall here. So it works out really well. And then I'm thinking about like the original plan was I was going to put a tower that would connect with a bridge over to there. However, I liked how this looked when I was doing it, and then I decided not to. So I'm not really sure what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm thinking possibly put a tower in one of the corners, and that would be the tower is meant to be like his living situation. Um, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do here. It is possible I'll end up tearing that window down, but that is that one right there. And then we got this nice little pretty average looking home, but I mean, wanted to pop a couple of these in. I think it's pretty cool though. I like the design a lot, and I'm thinking about possibly, I haven't done this yet, but this was kind of the potential plan, so let's just go ahead and take a look and see what this looks like with some cobble. Yeah. It's so defined. That's the only thing that I'm not sure about. Maybe where? Oh, there. Trapdoors. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that gives it a nice divide like that. Huh, okay. I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to leave that for this moment, but I think it gives it a cool idea, like there's a foundation block beneath all this, which is a good thought. And then let's just see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, and we'll see what we want to do later. But yeah, I might start going through, adding some stone to these buildings and whatnot, and trying to dig into it further. Right now, I'm just focusing on mainly getting in some structures, just getting in some buildings, and then we'll worry about the details of it all later on. So, and let's also go take a sleep. Instead of getting, well, can we sleep? Oh, it's a thunderstorm. We just heard thunder. Yeah, we're good to go. It's cool though, because we'll get a little shot in the morning. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so, okay, like from here, this looks really good. I like this like nice depth here, but I don't know. It's something about when I first come in here that I don't like my whole vision being blocked by this. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. We're going to wait on that, but it does give it a cool feel from this angle. It's also, the other thing I'm not liking about it is I don't like that it's as tall as the tower. That is no bueno. And it's not actually as tall as the tower because the tower is like 2 or 3 blocks lower than this is, but even still, and it's still like, I think like a block shorter, but even with all that, it's too close. The house should not be as tall as a watchtower, so it's throwing me. So I might just have to take that down, and I don't think we're going to go that big at all, so on any of the houses, but we're making good progress either way, so I'm going to keep knocking some things out, and we'll see what I can do. Alright, let's take a little nap here, and let's see what we got. Ooh, yes sir, things looking good over here. So, I put this bad boy in, pretty simple. Went with kind of the same design over here. Hello, friend. Get lost. But then I put little stables in, and I know we're talking about this is kind of a dragon village, of course, you know, that's the goal here. But also, we are totally out of food now. Oh gosh, we're eating some zombie flesh. But yeah, so yes, this is a dragon village, of course, but at the same time, I don't feel like we should totally neglect the idea of having horses. I think that would still make sense. So we're gonna put some stable in there, or a little stable for it, and we'll have to get a horse at some point. But I don't even think I have a saddle, so I need more saddles at least because I've used them all up on the oh, sir. Goodbye. Yeah, used them all up on the dragons. So I'm not sure I have one, which kind of sucks. But this bad boy, though, holy crap, she came out beautiful. So, ooh, I wish this tree wasn't here. But yeah, super cool. I like this a lot. I think this one came out super, super well. Obviously, we got to work on this interior design up in here. Nothing going on yet, but like I said, I just wanted to kind of get the layout of this place going, kind of get the structure of everything that we're doing moving forward, because I've been a little stunted in that sense. Been wanting to work on this whole village for quite a while now, and I have not done so. And so this is good. This is some major steps in the right direction. Kind of nailing down the style as well, which is a big thing because that's tough for me to do. Usually that's the hardest part, just trying to figure out what exactly I want to go with and then running with it. So that's what we got knocked out today. We got a whole style worked out. I got 3 very cool houses in, looking really, really spiffy. And let's go ahead and get a view from the other side because I haven't even seen what that looks like. So let's get up on the dragon. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that looks real good. Ooh. Take a seat, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's looking really cool. You can kind of see the blacksmith a little better here, just because not blocked by them trees. But yeah, this is starting to have a really good flow, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. So I want to talk about this wall here as well, because I think what my plan is here, I'm gonna do this low riding wall, and I just barely stuck some cobble and stone bricks, and then some oak logs there, just to see a little mess of how I felt about it, and I kind of like it. Like I've been kind of looking at it, sitting on it, seeing how I feel about it, and I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, that's not done, but I'm just saying this is like that little vibe has me liking it quite a bit, and I think it's going to be good for us too, because now we're going to have some cobble in the build, and it's gonna this kind of stuff. This is going to offset all the wood, and while this is a wooded place, we want to accent it with stone because that's still what happened back in the day. and it looks really good to have some other textures in there. So we'll do that with some chimneys as well, because I haven't gone through to put chimneys in, but I want to work on the interiors and figure out where the chimney will go from that. So that's going to take some time, obviously, and so for that reason, we're just going to wait on it for a minute, which is no big deal. But yeah, we really we got quite a bit accomplished today. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today, just because I unfortunately have been at this for quite a while. And believe it or not, those 3 houses, really 4, because I burned one of them, down. It was just taking too long, so I just set it on fire and got that thing out of there. But yeah, that was what I did, and so anywho, that whole house, that was huge, and that was one of the first one. That might have been the first one I did, um, and it got completely destroyed. So I had to take it all down. So I've been at this for quite a while. 4 houses plus taking one down. That's not gonna be a super easy task. So I've been at this for quite a few hours now, and so I want to get this out to you guys. It's been a minute since I have, as you guys know, and yeah. So briefly touch on that. I moved into a house, lots of issues there. So not gonna go into it, but yeah, just moved, and so things have been a little crazy, and getting back into the groove, and that's all you really need to know. So anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it as always, and I will see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next episode.